Why is the Philippines so important to China? This archipelago nation, with its stunning beaches and vibrant culture, might seem worlds away from China. Yet, beneath the surface lies a complex web of geopolitical, economic, and cultural ties. The Philippines holds a significance for China that extends far beyond simple proximity. Why does China pay such close attention to this archipelago nation? What are the historical, economic, and strategic factors that underpin this relationship? Join us as we delve into the intricate relationship between China and the Philippines. The significance of the Philippines to China extends far beyond the headlines about territorial disputes in the South China Sea. While these disputes are undeniably important, focusing solely on them risks obscuring the multifaceted nature of the relationship. To truly understand why the Philippines matters to China, we must look beyond the obvious. We must delve into the historical ties that have linked these two nations for centuries, the economic interdependence that is reshaping their destinies, and the cultural connections that transcend political differences. From ancient trade routes to modern-day investments, from shared cultural values to the ever-growing movement of people, the Philippines and China are bound together by a myriad of threads. Unraveling these threads reveals a relationship of surprising depth and complexity. It's a relationship that goes far beyond simple geography or political expediency. It's a relationship that is deeply rooted in history, culture, and the aspirations of two peoples. The South China Sea, a vast expanse of water dotted with islands, reefs, and atolls, is a potential flashpoint in Asia. For China, it is a crucial maritime thoroughfare and a region rich in resources. The Philippines occupies a critical position in this geopolitical chess game. China's 9-line claims have brought it into conflict with the Philippines and other nations. These disputes have raised tensions and attracted global attention. Beyond the immediate concerns of the South China Sea, the Philippines' geographic location holds even greater strategic significance for China. Situated at the crossroads of East Asia and Southeast Asia, the Philippines serves as a crucial link between the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean. For China, a rising maritime power with global ambitions, securing access to these vital sea lanes is of paramount importance. The Philippines, with its numerous ports and strategic location along these maritime routes, represents a key node in China's efforts to project its power and influence beyond its borders. China's Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure development project aimed at connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe, further underscores the importance of the Philippines. The Philippines' strategic location makes it a potential hub for China's ambitious plans to reshape global trade and connectivity. The development of ports, railways, and other infrastructure projects in the Philippines could significantly enhance China's ability to project its influence across the Indo-Pacific region. Economic ties, a tapestry of trade and investment. The relationship between China and the Philippines extends beyond geopolitics. Economic ties have flourished, creating interdependence. China is a top trading partner with diverse bilateral trade. China's demand for raw materials boosts Philippine exports. From nickel to seafood, the Philippines benefits from China's rise. Chinese goods meet the demands of a growing consumer class. Chinese investments target infrastructure, energy, and telecommunications. These investments spark concerns about China's economic influence. The Philippines balances attracting investment and safeguarding interests. Section 6. The rising tide of tourism. The relationship between China and the Philippines is not just about governments and corporations, it's also about people. In recent years, the Philippines has witnessed a surge in Chinese tourism, transforming the country's tourism industry and fostering people-to-people exchanges. Drawn by the Philippines' pristine beaches, vibrant culture, and relatively affordable prices, Chinese tourists have flocked to the island nation in droves. This influx of tourists has brought much-needed revenue to the Philippines, supporting local businesses and creating jobs in the tourism sector. However, the rapid growth of Chinese tourism has also brought challenges. Concerns have been raised about the environmental impact of mass tourism, the strain on local infrastructure, and the potential for cultural misunderstandings. The Philippines faces the task of managing this tourism boom in a way that benefits its economy while preserving its natural beauty and cultural heritage. Section 7. Cultural connections, a shared heritage. Beyond the realms of politics and economics, China and the Philippines share deep cultural connections that have endured for centuries. These cultural ties, woven through the fabric of history, provide a foundation for understanding and cooperation between the two nations. The history of Chinese migration to the Philippines dates back centuries, leaving an indelible mark on Filipino culture. From cuisine and language to customs and traditions, the influence of Chinese culture is evident in various aspects of Filipino life. This shared cultural heritage creates a sense of familiarity and fosters a deeper understanding between the two peoples. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in exploring and celebrating these shared cultural roots. Cultural exchanges, language programs, and academic collaborations are fostering greater understanding and appreciation between the people of China and the Philippines. These cultural connections, often overlooked in the midst of political and economic tensions, serve as a vital bridge between the two nations. Section 8. People-to-people ties, the human bridge. The relationship between China and the Philippines is ultimately a human story of people connecting and building bridges of understanding. Everyday interactions shape the future of this relationship. The growing number of Chinese students studying in the Philippines, the increasing popularity of Filipino culture in China, and the rise of intermarriage all contribute to stronger bilateral relations. These personal connections transcend political differences. Section 9. Looking ahead, a future intertwined. The relationship between China and the Philippines is at a crossroads. The challenges posed by territorial disputes in the South China Sea, concerns over China's growing economic influence, and the need to manage the complexities of a rapidly evolving relationship loom large. However, amidst these challenges, there are also opportunities. The Philippines, with its strategic location, young and dynamic population, and growing economy, has the potential to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of the Asia-Pacific region. China, for its part, recognizes the importance of maintaining stable and constructive relations with the Philippines, as it seeks to advance its own interests in the region. The future of the relationship between China and the Philippines will depend on the choices both nations make. By embracing dialogue, cooperation, and mutual respect, China and the Philippines can navigate the complexities of their relationship and build a future based on shared prosperity and regional stability. Section 10. The Philippines' Delicate Balancing Act. As China's influence in the Asia-Pacific region continues to grow, the Philippines faces the delicate task of balancing its relationship with China while safeguarding its own national interests. It's a balancing act that requires careful diplomacy, strategic partnerships, and a clear-eyed assessment of its own strengths and limitations. On the one hand, the Philippines recognizes the economic benefits of closer ties with China. Chinese investments, trade, and tourism have provided a much-needed boost to the Philippine economy. On the other hand, the Philippines is wary of becoming overly reliant on China and is determined to maintain its independence and sovereignty. The Philippines has sought to strike this balance by strengthening its security partnerships with countries like the United States, Japan, and Australia, while also engaging in dialogue and cooperation with China on areas of mutual interest. It's a delicate dance, but one that the Philippines must master if it is to navigate the complexities of the 21st century. Section 11. A relationship of global significance. The relationship between China and the Philippines, often viewed through the narrow lens of territorial disputes or economic competition, is in reality a microcosm of the broader geopolitical dynamics shaping the Asia-Pacific region and the world. As China continues its rise as a global power, its relationship with the Philippines will have profound implications for regional stability, economic prosperity, and the balance of power in the 21st century. Understanding the complexities of this relationship is therefore crucial, not only for policymakers and analysts, but for anyone seeking to make sense of the changing global order. The story of China and the Philippines is a reminder that in an increasingly interconnected world, even seemingly distant nations are bound together by a complex web of interests, aspirations, and shared destinies. It is a story that is still being written, a story that will continue to captivate and challenge us for years to come. Subscribe for more amazing content and keep wondering. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.